The answer? Absolutely not. Think about what injures the vocal folds. It's too much compression plus too much breath. Puh. Breathiness is neither of those things. If anything, breathiness is healthier in the sense that the vocal folds are actually doing less smacking than average. And today, we're going to explore how a breathy tone is actually one of the best things you can do for your voice. And that's why I want you to have the breathiness secret. Here it comes. Breathiness does not mean more breath. Ideally, breathiness has almost nothing to do with the breathing system itself. In other words, just because I'm making a breathy sound, that does not mean I'm using more air to do it. In fact, I can have some ferocious breath support and still be breathy. This allows me to have lots of stamina and control since the sound is not being done by airflow, but on the vocal fold level instead. Aspirate phonation is really the vocal folds deciding to get out of each other's way a little bit, instead of coming at each other so hard all the time. It's literally like the vocal folds go, peace, yo. Remember, vocal mastery requires our vocal folds to become responsible for their own destiny. They get longer with the cricothyroid muscle, shorter with the thyroarytenoid muscle, cleaner with the lateral cricoarytenoids and the inner arytenoids, and for breathiness, the posterior cricoarytenoids. These guys cause you to reduce the contact you're making at the backs of the vocal folds. And it doesn't matter what register you're in, really. In chest, you can be clean, or breathy, In mix, you can be clean, or breathy, In falsetto and head voice, you can be clean, or you can be breathy, But wait a minute, is all of this bad for you in any way? The answer? Absolutely not. Think about what injures the vocal folds. It's too much compression plus too much breath. Puh. Breathiness is neither of those things. If anything, breathiness is healthier in the sense that the vocal folds are actually doing less smacking than average. But as with all things in singing, moderation, balance, and variety are the keys. So, let's look at the variety of ways that breathy singing can benefit your style and your technique. Let's start with style. Aspirate qualities are used in virtually every single style of music, but they're extremely common in styles like pop, jazz, and R&B. In some cases, it's desirable to set the voice in an aspirate setting and just kind of leave it there. Gives the voice a sort of smoky, sexy, and intimate quality. Sounds great on a microphone. You'd be so easy to love, so easy to idolize. In other settings, we might use breathiness as a sort of change-up. In other words, if I have a super strong belt or full voice quality, breathiness can make for a nice juxtaposition. Something like this. Like praying. Finally, we might use breathiness interspersed with clean sounds and maybe even some rasp and distortion elements. This ends up giving the textured sound that a lot of contemporary singers desire, like in this song from John Mayer. My stupid mouth has got me in trouble. I said too much again to a date over dinner yesterday. and I could see. So obviously breathiness has a lot of stylistic benefits, but it also plays a serious role in technique as well. I could probably give you 100, but here are 3 reasons why practicing breathiness will improve your vocal technique. 1, it helps your high notes. Too much compression often limits vocal registers from developing. Decompression offers a lighter alternative. 2, it improves your breath support. With the vocal folds making less of a clean seal, you actually have to be more disciplined with your breathing system. And 3, your vocal folds learn control. If your singing is too tight, you could relax the abdominals, lower the larynx, increase nasal resonance, etc. But the best way is to have the vocal folds themselves do the job. And now it's your turn to try it with today's Voice Lessons to the World Challenge. In today's challenge, I'm giving you an exercise that will help you master your vocal folds. Today's exercise is a gee-hee on a 1-5-1-5-1. Sounds like this. Gee-hee, gee-hee. In this exercise, you're going to alternate between your cleanest production and an aspirate production. Try to keep a constant breath pressure the entire time. This will teach your vocal folds how to make the adjustment on their own. Guys are going to be down here, and ladies up here. And here we go. Gee-hee, gee-hee. That's right. Good for you. Clean, breathy, clean, breathy, that's it. Gee-hee, gee-hee. Nice. Right on. Steady breath. Good, coming down. Gee-hee, gee-hee. Awesome. Keep that breath steady. Right. Gee-hee, gee-hee. Few more. Nice vocal folds. And last one, gee-hee, gee-hee. Woo! That's tougher than it looks, eh? Well, keep working on it. Your vocal folds will learn they can do anything they set their minds to. Keep us posted on how you're doing on Facebook, Instagram, all the usual suspects. And remember to send your questions for the show to us at questions@voicelessonstotheworld.com. Here are some more things that I hope can set your mind toward your vocal best.